There's a saying that when technology becomes sufficiently advanced, it is indistinguishable from forms of magic. I think one of the greatest examples of this saying is nuclear technology, because what do you mean we mine glowing green rocks out of the ground and mush them into pellets and then throw them inside fuel rods and suddenly it gets super hot so we can power our houses? But it's not just nuclear technology. It's not just cutting edge technology that applies to this rule. Like what you're holding in your hand right now or watching on the computer. I don't know who watches shorts on the computers, I'm going to be honest with you. But like what you're holding right now connects you to the rest of the world. Like you can communicate with somebody in Japan or the United States or Britain from this little box in your phone. That was not possible for medieval peasants in 1600s. We are witnessing magic every day, and I don't really think that people appreciate enough the technology that they have. I don't think people actually appreciate the conveniences of what electricity actually gives us. Like even 200 years ago, when things got dark, they were just dark. You had to read by gas lamp or candlelight. It's not just the technology that we have. There are examples of magic and science feeling intertwined even in history. Imagine you're a soldier. The year is 1862, it's April 7th, and it's the Battle of Shiloh, right? You are covered in mud, surrounded by rivers and a ravine, and you are getting your wounds infected. You're taken back to the sick camp in Pittsburgh. Now, there are thousands of soldiers there. Many of them have infected wounds, and many of them are going to die because of them. But some of these soldiers have glowing magic wounds. They heal faster for some reason. And no, I'm not talking about fantasy. I'm talking about real life. This is a bacteria called Photorhabdus luminescens, which exists inside nematodes and has antibacterial properties that were formed for killing insects. But imagine you're a soldier or a doctor at this time with like no idea what microbacterial theory is. I mean, look, Louis Pasteur was still alive during this time and he wouldn't invent a vaccine for another 20 years. So imagine you're a soldier and your wound just suddenly starts glowing and you suddenly feel better and heal faster. That's like magic. They called it Angel's Glow because they couldn't distinguish it from magic. That's not even mentioning stuff like string theory or black holes or antimatter or how we discovered that from background radiation that the universe was expanding. I think that it's natural to be curious about the world, but to handwave something as magic or supernatural is difficult because eventually you can't explain it.